He didn't leave me money or things. He left me the lives of strangers. And I can't turn away. You ever feel like someone left you a legacy you didn't ask for? Not a house. Not a car. Not a fortune. But something heavier. Something alive. Something that looks back at you and asks, "Now what?" That's where I am. My younger brother died a month ago. He was 27. His name was Luke. I'm 34. We weren't exactly close anymore. We used to be, when we were kids. He followed me around like a shadow, even though we were 7 years apart. Back then, he laughed a lot. Big belly laughs that made you laugh too, even if you didn't know the joke. But somewhere around the time we both grew up, or at least pretended to, something in him got quieter. Like a light dimming slowly, day by day, until you forget how bright it used to be. He didn't die from an accident. Not from illness. Luke died by choice. I hate even saying it. But that's the truth. He left a note. Neatly printed. Calm. It sounded more like a checklist than a goodbye. Please donate my camera gear. Passwords are on the drive. Don't blame yourself. And at the end, you don't need to understand. I just got tired. That's all. Tired. That word hit me harder than anything. When the police called, I was at the office, handling some dumb contract dispute that suddenly felt even more meaningless than usual. I remember staring at the phone after they told me. Like maybe if I stared long enough, they'd call back and say, "Sorry, wrong person." But they didn't. I went to his apartment the next morning. I'd only been there once before. It was small, clean, painfully quiet. There was this box by the door with my name on it. Inside, a photo album, a plain notebook, and a flash drive. The only other thing he left was a message on his fridge, scribbled on a post-it. "Don't let this end here." I didn't know what he meant. Not yet. I opened the photo album first. I expected pictures of family, of friends, of him. Instead, there were faces. Dozens of them. Some in black and white, some blurry, all painfully raw. Close-up shots of people, mostly young, with tired, hollow eyes. Some cried. Some stared like they'd been through war. On the last page, written in pen, "You know the way they look. Don't let it happen again." That night I couldn't sleep. I kept flipping through those photos, trying to figure out what he meant. Who were they? Why did he photograph them? And then came the notebook. It was full of journal entries. Small handwriting, like he was afraid to take up space. "Some days I wake up and already want it to be tomorrow. I don't think people know how heavy loneliness gets when it sits in your chest for months. I wish I could talk to my brother about this. But I don't want to disappoint him." That one broke me. I didn't even know he still cared what I thought. But there it was. In his own hand. I stayed up until dawn reading. And then, the next day, I got a message from someone I didn't recognize. A man named David. Said he was Luke's therapist. We met for coffee. He looked at me for a long time before he said anything. Then, "Luke left something for you. Not just the box. Something else." He told me about a private forum Luke had started, a quiet, anonymous space online where people could talk about depression, loneliness, trauma. Mostly teenagers. Runaways. Survivors of things they didn't even have words for. They found Luke. And for some reason, they trusted him. He didn't offer advice. He didn't pretend to be an expert. He just listened. Night after night. No judgment. No preaching. And they came back. Because someone, finally, was listening. David handed me the login to the forum. Said Luke wanted me to do something with it. Not because I was qualified, but because I was there. I didn't know what to do. For days I did nothing. Then I opened the drive. It had folders. Labeled by name, or, more often, username. Inside were chats. Conversations. Hundreds of them. With kids who were hurting. Kids who said they had no one. Kids who said if it weren't for Luke, they might not be here. Some of them called him the listener. Others just said, he didn't make me feel broken. I cried for the first time in years. Because I hadn't just lost my brother. I'd lost someone who mattered in ways I never saw. That weekend, I logged into the forum. It was still active. Quiet, but alive. I didn't say who I was. I just wrote. If you're here, I'm here too. You don't have to talk. But I'll listen. An hour passed. Nothing. Then one reply. Then another. Is this still real? Are you him? Please don't go. I sat there, staring at the screen, feeling like I was stepping into someone else's shoes. Shoes I had no business filling. But I wrote back. I'm not him. But I'm not leaving. And I haven't. It's been 3 weeks. Every night, after work, I log in. Sometimes no one says a word. Other nights I talk to 6 different people. Sometimes I don't say much, just things like, I see you. It's okay to feel this. I'm still here. I don't always know what I'm doing. But then I read one message, a short one from a 15-year-old. Thanks for not making me feel weird. I almost did something bad last week. But I waited. You answered. That one destroyed me. And saved me. I used to think I had nothing in common with Luke. He was quiet. Sensitive. Artistic. I was the older. Stable. One. The fixer. But the truth? He fixed things I never could. He helped people in a way I never thought to try. And now, I'm trying. Because maybe this is what he meant. Maybe this was the legacy. Not a box. Not a note. But people. Fragile, hurting, real people. He left them with me. And I'm not going to turn away. Not again.